going on, everybody? Back at you again with another video from NBA2K19. If you like this video, definitely feel free to hit that like, subscribe, and that notification bell so you know when I'm coming up with more. Any suggestions, comments, anything like that, drop them down in my comment section. Once again, thank you for coming through, checking out the channel, showing the love to me and my channel. It's your boy Lionheart from Lion Den Gaming. Enjoy, and I'm out of here. Peace.
At the small forward position, standing 6'8", number 9, Carmelo Anthony. And at forward, 6'10" from Kentucky, number 23, Anthony Davis. Starting at the other guard, standing 6'5", number 10, CJ Brown.
It's the Pelicans at home for a little interconference action in New Orleans. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. A good game here would get this road trip started confidently for the Cavaliers. A team that's really searching for ways to win. They're presently in last place in the East.
You know, it's been a struggle on the road for this team, and they're beginning another road trip here tonight.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Doris, both of these teams tonight have been struggling, looking to get things back on track, grab a hold of the rudder and get a win.
You know what, Kevin? Sometimes winning can solve all ills. And so you're right. Both of these teams have hit a rough patch in their season. And so what has to happen here is there has to be great leadership. And one night, just one quality win can sometimes turn a whole season and the way it feels around. You walk back into that locker room, you dap each other up, and you say, hey, we got on the right side tonight.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Brook Lopez. Sexton is out there with Noel. And it's Augustine in at the 3. And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ball game. Here's Brown. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Is on Colin Sexton. The Pelicans shooting their first free throws of this game. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Here's Sexton. He's coming off a 19-point game against Milwaukee. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Cavaliers head coach and I got a chance to talk. He said in the first meeting between these teams, his guys weren't as sharp as they needed to be offensively. And he thinks that cost them the game. He told me, if we take care of the basketball and execute in the half court like I know we're capable of, it puts us in a good position to win tonight. Well, we'll see if that holds true tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. So if their coach is right, their success today will depend on how well they shoot the ball.
And they're going to have to work hard at the offensive end to make that happen. Strong player movement and ball movement will be key.
Well, exactly, because you can have the most dangerous shooters in the league, but if they're not sharing the basketball, it doesn't do you any good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Augustine against Anthony. Augustine passes to Noel, and Noel throws it down.
At his size, you simply cannot give up that kind of deep positioning to Nerlens Noel.
On the wing, Brown. Boy, was he something else against the Clippers. Lopez with the block. They retain possession. Yep, that one goes in there. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Sexton has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Brown dishes to Okafor. Back to Brown, and it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Brown. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Trying to get open, it's Davis.
And the passion Sexton plays with is so impressive. When he gets after it on defense, this kid is fun to watch.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
Playing with lots of energy here, trying to cause turnovers.
I love the tenacity right now. Definitely on the prowl, looking for every opportunity to make a steal. The other team has got to be sharp.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. The Pelicans trail. Up top, Brown. Kicks to Davis. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Now here is Augustine. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Brown feeling it out a bit. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Sexton. And Insanity picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, their last game a loss to the Bucks. Osman kicks to Augustine. Noel against Davis. And here's Sexton. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game.
A dangerous scorer from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Now here's Brown. They trail by 1. To the inside. And stolen by Noel. And here they go. Here's Augustine. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Brown kicks to Davis. Left side, Brown. Over Sexton. Here's Okafor. And there it is for him. Okafor's got his first points of the game.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Sexton's shot is good.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Davis inside. He's covered by Noel. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 6.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Timeout is
Richard, it was for them last time they met. Ended up on the losing side in that one.
Drew Holiday. He's checked in for the Pelicans. Made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
One shot.
The free throw off from Gay. And Rudy Gay, Greg, has always been a fantastic scorer since he came into the NBA.
And Gay doesn't do as much scoring as he once did, but he has become more efficient. Doesn't have plays ran for him, gets looks through his instinct, and as he's gotten older, Gay has become even more crafty with how he scores.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Brown the pass to Fry. Now here's Brown, running by Augustine. Here's Laverne. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here
difficult to accept a diminished role, but if Melo is going to finally win a title, I think he'll have to be as more of a secondary player.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
I mean, they're winning the turnover battle, and oftentimes that can swing things your way.
Well, you really like the activity on the defensive end. Outstanding jumping into passing lanes and coming up with steals.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. Zizic out there with Noel. Then there's Payton. Then there's Brandon Knight. And it's Augustine in at the free slot. Payton's shot is off.
They're fortunate to be in front given how shaky he's been from the floor tonight.
11 feet away. And it's Brown getting it to go. Brown's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Payton kicks to Noel. Cleveland moving it around. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. That's called on Channing Frye. Well, court vision, Doris, one of those intangible skills. You had it when you played, and when it comes to seeing the floor, I'm sure you have people that impress you with the way they see what's going on.
Kevin, I feel very lucky and fortunate to have witnessed one of the seminal players of his generation and arguably the greatest passer in the history of the NBA, and that's LeBron James. I mean, this guy's ability to make any pass, to put a 50-foot pass on a rope from one side of the floor, maybe from the hash mark to the opposite corner, and put it in the shooting pocket of different players is mind-boggling. At the center spot, you've got the young and talented and pass-first center of Nikola Jokic. And then, of course, the man who, to me, for a 10-year stretch, was the best pure point guard in the NBA, and that's Chris Paul. And listen, historically, some of the guys I loved watching, Steve Nash, John Stockton, I loved Mo Cheeks. Listen, I'm very partial to men who want to distribute the basketball and who take special relish in watching guys score baskets off their work.
Pelicans trail by 6. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, insanity in their last outing against the Clippers looked really strong. He finished with 21 points and was diming everybody up with an incredible assist game, setting up his teammates all night long. He was great in every facet of the game. Afterward, his coach couldn't stop praising the effort. Everyone will see if he maintains that inspiration tonight.
Hey, David, thank you. Any chance he can match that, guys, in that performance again here tonight?
I tell you what, I know he believes he can. His confidence right now is sky high, and he doesn't think there's anybody that can stop him.
Well, there might not be, because he's coming into this game thinking he can be just as dominant as he was the last time he took the floor.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Yes, you love that they're not settling for anything outside the paint. Excellent work getting right to the tin.
Now, here's Brown. 6 points for him. Tipped away. Frye passes to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Over Payton. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Well, this is a tough night so far. They'd be smart to rely more on a couple of their other options.
And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Trailing here by 8. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Elfrid Payton. The Pelicans have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Brook Lopez has checked in for the Cavaliers. And here are the Cavaliers now. Payton outside. Pass to Zizic. And Laverne gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Pass tonight. Just 4 to shoot. And Augustine kicks to Payton.
Well, I'll tell you, it hasn't been his best quarter, but we know he won't get discouraged. This guy will keep grinding.
Brown drives in. Fry, good.
That's how it's done, gentlemen. You don't pass to a player, you pass to a spot. Let your teammate run into it.
And the dunk by Payton.
Well, that shows a sign of maturity, guys. Everyone expecting Knight to try and score it. Instead, he finds the open man.
Fortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
I mean, you'd have to question their effort, Greg. They did a great job at penning and kicking out. The defense simply wasn't up to the task.
Pelicans trail by 6. Up top, Brown, covered by Payton. Stolen away. Here's Augustine, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Augustine. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's getting around 8 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And right now for him, it's about gaining experience and continuing to develop his game.
This is a man's game, and you've got to earn your minutes in this league. This guy, his time will come eventually.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Payton finds Lopez. Lets it go with a 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Brown with it, and it's Knight picking him up. Here's Crawford, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Doris, statistically, today's game is picked apart by so many different ways. But for you, what are the statistical areas that you are most interested in?
Well, I think one of the things that can be undervalued, particularly from the defensive side of the ball, are things like deflections or charges taken or even shots contested. And I say those things, Kevin, because deflections force an offense to restart. Charges taken gets a possession for your team. And shots contested affects, obviously, the field goal percentage of the team you're guarding. So it's all of those little defensive stats that you really have to track and be monitoring to understand the value that they have on winning.
Very interesting. Now here's Knight after the miss from Brown. Knight passes to Lopez. Payton with the ball, defended by Laverne. Takes the 13-footer. They get it back. Lopez lays it up off the glass. Lopez has got his first points in this one.
Well, it's just solid awareness by Brook Lopez, working hard to get his team a second opportunity.
Here's Brown. It's deflected. Blocks it again. Knight wide open. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, maybe a bit streaky, but really solid from beyond the arc. Knight will help this offense spread the floor.
Now here's Brown, and he drops it in from the low post. Brown's got 7 points for the quarter.
I think you could see early on that he was really with a rhythm and flow tonight, and now he's really starting to take off.
And it's in there. Payton's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs.
I'll tell you, pull out.
There's one. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside.
I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
You know, I think, Greg, they never settled for the first look. It was always about, let's get the best shot possible. Really good judgment on the offensive end.
Burke is out there with Brown. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Anthony. And it's Okafor in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now, here's Sexton. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
Davis against Noel. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And that's one of those guys who just tends to live at the line. Sexton's working hard to improve his consistency there.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Brown kicks to Okafor from 13. Good D by Lopez.
And why take that contested shot? I mean, make the extra pass.
Now, that's a head scratcher. When the defense is in your grill, move the ball.
Here's Osman. He's got 9. Can't connect from 13 feet out. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. From 6 feet. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
The open look here for Sexton. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. It's a 1-point game, and the shot goes in. Burke's got 8 points.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now here is Augustine. He's got 7. And Okafor with the block. And he's able to get it back. They get it back. Offensive rebound. Changes up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Lopez has mastered the art of the pump fake. He gets the defense lifted. Terrific patience.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
Payton, he's checked in for Jetty Osman.
That will sting a little bit. Failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Snatched up. Here's Davis. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Cavaliers have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half start. Augustine, that's good.
Well, what you want to see from Elfrid Payton are floor general skills on full display. Finds the open teammate. Nice.
Now here's Brown. 10 points for him. Over Sexton. Off the left rim and out. The Cavaliers leading. Puts it up from 12. And there's the pass to Augustine. To the paint. Okafor with the steal. Now here's Brown. Guarded closely. Okafor dishes to Brown. Over Sexton. And again, New Orleans has no luck. The Cavaliers shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Here's Augustine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Saturday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets. Then on Monday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And for that game against the Bulls, they have that date circled. They love to compete, and they feel they can play very well against that group if they can execute.
Laverne, he's checked in for Davis. Brown inside. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Fry's checked in. Now here's Payton. Burke covering. Payton looking around.
Yeah, that one put him over the limit. And it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
First free throw is good.
Well, Brook Lopez, such a versatile scorer. He's got great low post moves. He can also step away and face up and make jump shots. Very difficult bind for the defenders.
Now here's Brown. 10 points for him. Knocked away. Now here's Payton. Pass to Sexton. It's tipped.
What anticipation by Channing Frye. Measures it up and sends it back.
Payton kicks to Sexton. Noel trying to break loose. And another miss by Cleveland.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Yeah, scoring isn't coming naturally to him right now. Looking a little bit uncomfortable out there.
For New Orleans, they have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10. The first one falls. That one is no good.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
Here's Sexton, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on the New Orleans Pelicans.
And he's just good at forcing the issue. Love seeing Sexton stay aggressive and just get under the D's skin.
So he gets them both. Pelicans trail by 5. Brown with it. He's got 11. He kicks to LeBron. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Here's Laverne. Pass to Brown. Back to Anthony. Noel against Brown. 6 to shoot. Anthony right side. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, this is what the best players in the league do. Melo, everyone knows the clock winding down. He's still able to find a good shot.
Passes it to Sexton. Cans it from downtown. Sexton's got 11 points here in just the second half.
He hits one in the first half, another here. Not prolific, but the defense has to keep an eye on him.
And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Brown.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
To the inside, Sexton somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up. Sexton's got 13 points in just this quarter. It's Brown on the wing, covered by Payton. Lyles passes to Brown. And here comes the break. Here's Sexton. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now here's Brown. 13 points in the game. Sexton grabs the board.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
He gives them a double-digit lead. And now a 10-point Cavalier lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now the pass to Lyles, and the foul. Changes here. Here's Davis. Over Augustine, and Davis puts it in. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Brandon Knight, also Elfrid Payton out there, and it's Augustine in at the 4. Offensive rebound, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
And Augustine kicks to Knight. Here's Osman. The three-pointer no good. New Orleans leading by 8. Brown dishes to Okafor. Brown against Payton. Brown, good.
Great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Payton. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
It's really important, guys, that Elfrid Payton continue to make these shots. When he does, it makes this team so much better.
Augustine against Davis. Brown the pass to Davis. Here's the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
What a bonus to have a point guard who can throw it down like that. Go ahead, Elfrid Payton.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. 6-point lead. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 19 points.
and it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Knight finds Lopez. Inside.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. It's Davis on the wing. Guarded by Augustine. And it's Brown missing. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Inside. And Brandon Knight the bucket on the assist by Payton. Payton's got 9 assists now tonight. Brown against Payton. And Elfrid Payton with the foul. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And that's going to be his 5th, guys. One more and he's done.
Nerlens Noel checks in for Brandon Knight. Now here's Brown. Left side Davis. Clock at 6. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's Payton. Back to Augustine. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton.
Well, he's obviously anticipating different movement there. And instead of an easy connection, the pass sails straight into the front row.
Brown inside, covered by Payton. Great D that time from Payton. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Pass to Osman over Anthony. And it's Osman missing.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
What a great job contesting without fouling. Exactly how you want to defend the mid-range shot.
And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And I'll tell you, this is the last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
And Cleveland making a change here. Dudley's checked in. Payton outside. Okafor against Lopez. Kicks to Dudley. To the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Osman the pass to Lopez. Over Okafor. Lopez, no luck.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. Right. And that one's good.
I'll tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Timeout called. Cleveland. You have to watch.
His head coach was saying to his team, he told them that they're getting it done in the paint. He said, they can't guard us inside, guys. Keep taking it to them. Pound it down low. We'll see if they keep it up, Kevin.
Now here is Augustine. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Payton. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter. Brown against Payton. Brown inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
I love this approach. Despite the lead, still attacking, adding fuel to the fire.
They are absolutely relentless right now, Greg. There's no end in sight. They are going for it.
The shot's good from Lopez.
They're simply going to have to do more than that on the defensive end. Lopez too big for the defense there.
Brown kicks to Davis. Over Ward. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Davis has got the lead up to 10 now for New Orleans. Brown against Payton. To the middle. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist from Payton. 8 points for Brook Lopez.
Well, Lopez so comfortable down inside. This is where he makes his living, Kevin.
Brown against Payton. Brown the pass to Davis. From down in the low post, it goes. Davis has got 27 points.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Osman kicks to Lopez. To the middle, here's Payton. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Well, in this day and age, assertiveness as a scorer from a young point guard is critical. Payton on the catch and shoot, no hesitation.
Now, here's Brown. Now, Cleveland moving it up.
Now, that could be a major moment in this game. Just when we thought this contest might be over, a steal, a fast break, and it's hold everything time.
Outside Anthony. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Davis. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 29 points for Davis.
Boy, what a quarter for this guy. Just give him the basketball and get out of the way.
Payton, good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Brown against Payton. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Payton, and Davis sends it back. Here's the break. Jumps up, and the dunk by Brown.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Well, that's how you attack in transition. Remarkable effort, getting as high percentage a look as you can really get.
Now here's Payton. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Payton's got 12 now in this quarter.
Boy, as aggressive as he's been, hitting all these shots, they're still behind.
Brown against Payton. Here's Davis. Here's Augustine. He drains the quick shot.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Payton against Brown. Good on the shot. Brown's got 21. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Payton passes to Ward. Augustine with it. Now Anthony defending. Down low. Here's Payton, and Davis sends it back. Brown against Payton. Brown kicks to Anthony. High post, Davis. To the inside. Lopez with the steal. Here's Augustine. That one, no good. Great D that time from Davis. Lopez outside. Makes it off the glass.
Oh, my goodness. That is how to attack the rim. Don't give the defense time to react. That's beautiful.
It's Brown on the wing. Covered by Payton. Trying to get open is Davis. It's blocked. Here's Osman. Knocks down the three ball. Now it's just a three-point New Orleans lead.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
He gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Clarkson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Sexton comes in for Elfrid Payton. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Sexton dishes to Lopez. To the paint. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Big shot player. Sexton showing us he loves the spotlight. Seems energized performing here under the bright lights.
Free throw good, Sexton.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Brown kicks to Burke. Brown the pass to Davis. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Now, here's Sexton. He's covered by Brown. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances. I'll tell you, the floater is a shot that takes great touch, but that one looks pretty leaving his fingertips.
Here's Sexton after the made shot from Brown. That one drops for him.
Jordan Clarkson unafraid of the big-time delivery.
New Orleans in the lead. Now Brown. Burke dishes to Brown. It's tipped. Burke the pass to Brown. Right side Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Burke. Sinks it.
And he's just putting the team on his back when he's needed most.
Don't you just love to see that confidence when taking these big shots?
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They trail by 4. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Anthony Davis.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Now here is Augustine. But he recovers it.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
It's Brown with the drive.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
Yeah, Greg, I think it's very difficult coming back in this instance. They have owned this game. Don't see them coughing up this lead.
Timeout called Cleveland. They're trailing by 6. There's 14 seconds left in the game. Osman kicks to Lopez. Augustine passes to Osman. Here's Zizic. Burke covering. Here's Osman. Trifecta. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, that's going to do it. The only chance they had was for him to miss those. Instead, he's absolutely perfect.
So New Orleans wins it, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.